Hello and welcome to SU Speechless. Today's video has been another back bling combo video and today's back bling will be Grogu. Let's get into this video. This video is going to be another back bling combo video. Today's back bling is going to be Grogu, and this video was suggested by Splitterslav Pornikin. Thank you very much for the video suggestion, and they said, is it possible if you can make best combos for Grogu Back Bling, please? Of course I can. The Grogu Back Bling is part of the Mandalorian Set, introduced in Chapter 5 Season 3, and can be bought in the item shop for 600 V-Bucks separately, or with the IG-11 bundle for 2,100 V-Bucks. So I'd make 10 different combos. Let's get into the first skin, which just had to be the Mandalorian skin from the Chapter 2 Season 5 Battle Pass, part of the Mandalorian Set. And for this one, I have all of the parts of the outfit. Beskar, so everything on right shoulder, left shoulder, right thigh, left thigh, right arm, you get the point. Every single one is the Beskar. So that's basically the customization options you can get in the season. For which you have to do challenges or something in the season to be able to get the Beskar versions. Back Bling is obviously Grogu, part of the Mandalorian Set, like I mentioned, reactive as well, which is pretty cool. This back bling, or this skin itself did have a back bling that went with it, which was the child, which is obviously Grogu. But I'll show you it here quickly. This one here, Grogu. It's basically Grogu obviously in this sleeping pod here, which is pretty cool. But obviously, pretty cool. We did get another Grogu back bling from people who didn't play in Chapter 2 Season 5. Pickaxe for this combo is Yoda's Cane, which is part of the original trilogy set, which is Star Wars series pickaxe, introduced in Chapter 5 Season 2. The glider I'm using for all combos is Star Wars series, which is Razor Crest, part of the Mandalorian Set, introduced in Chapter 2 Season 5's Battle Pass. If you don't have this one, you can use any other Star Wars glider, would work nicely. Contrail is TIE Squadron, the only Star Wars series Contrail we have, which is part of the Darth Vader Set, introduced in Chapter 3 Season 3. If you don't have this, use any other Contrail, and maybe green theme, but I'm going to go nicely with the colour of Grogu, I guess, but there's not really many contrails that go nicely. That's why I decided to use this Star Wars series themed one. Let's move on to the first breath wrap. It's a fully brown themed breath wrap, which is Rogue Archaeology, part of the Indiana Jones set, introduced in Chapter 3 Season 3's Battle Pass, and Indiana Jones was the secret skin from that season. Let's move on to combo number 2 for the Grogu Back Bling now. Another Star Wars series skin, which is Luke Skywalker, part of the original trilogy set, introduced in Chapter 3 Season 4. The style I'm using is the second, which is Jedi Knight. You can also use Cloaked if you want to. Either of those would work nicely. This is how the back bling looks with skin. Works pretty nicely. Pickaxe is the Obi-Wan's Blade, part of the Obi-Wan Kenobi set, introduced in Chapter 3 Season 2, using it for the Star Wars theme, also for the brown design of the handle and just a pickaxe in general. Let's move on to the weapon wrap now for this combo, which is this one here, which is a fully blacked out weapon wrap, which is Boogeyman, part of the John Wick set, introduced in Chapter 1 Season 9. You've got this weapon wrap for getting charges done in John Wick Bounty LTM. Works nicely for the fully blacked out design with this style of Jedi Knight for Luke Skywalker. Let's move on to combo number 3 now. So I'd use a Gaming Legends series skin, which is Lara Croft, part of the Lara Croft set, introduced in Chapter 2 Season 6's Battle Pass. I'm using a standard Lara Croft style, which is a bit brown. The Grogu does go very nicely with this skin, and this is how Grogu looks with Lara Croft. Pickaxe is a Gaffy Stick, Star Wars series pickaxe, part of the Book of the Boba Fett set, introduced in Chapter 3 Season 1, using this for the brown design and Star Wars series theme. Let's move on to weapon wrap now for this combo, which is Gaming Legends series, which is Shield Weaver, part of the Horizon Zero Dawn set, introduced in Chapter 2 Season 6. A nice animated and reactive weapon wrap goes perfectly with this skin, also the Lara Croft skin and also the Grogu Back Bling. Let's move on to the fourth combo now, which is Jack Sparrow, which is part of the Pirates of the Caribbean set, introduced in Chapter 5 of Season 3. He was a part of the Cursed Sails event pass, basically Pirates of the Caribbean event pass in the last season, Chapter 5, Season 3. You can also use a Cursed Jack Sparrow, which basically when he's a skeleton. Either of those work nicely. I'm just using the hat off, but you can use hat on if you prefer. This is how the Grogu Back Bling works with Jack Sparrow. Works pretty nicely with the brown. Pickaxe is a combat knife, part of the Future War set, introduced in Chapter 2 Season 5, and his Sarah Connor's pickaxe works very nicely for the brown design and goes very nicely with the Jack Sparrow skin. Let's move on to the fourth weapon wrap now, which is Driftwood, part of the Scallywag set, introduced in Chapter 1 Season 8 Battle Pass. But I'd use it to combo with Jack Sparrow, so Jack Sparrow's a pirate, and this is basically some wood off of a pirate ship, and just works nicely with the Jack Sparrow skin in general. Let's move on to the fifth combo now, which is another Gaming Legends series skin, which is Psycho Bandit, part of the Mayhem set, introduced in Chapter 1 Season X. Goes very nicely with this skin, as you see here for the brown. Pickaxe is the Hardy Hitter, part of the Gotham City set, introduced in Chapter 2 Season 1. This pickaxe, I usually always use the Hardy Hitter with the actual Psycho Bandit skin, and it goes very nicely with the colour scheme of the Grogu Back Bling as well with the brown. Let's move on to the weapon wrap now, which is a Gaming Legend Series weapon wrap, which is Mayhem, part of the Mayhem set, introduced in Chapter 1 Season X. You got this from the Pandora challenges in Chapter 1 Season X. Part of the same set as Psycho Bandit, so pretty much is the Borderlands weapon wrap. Let's move on to combo number 6 now. For this one, I thought I'd use another Star Wars series skin, which is Ahsoka Tano, part of the Ahsoka Tano set, introduced in Chapter 4 Season 4's Battle Pass. She was the secret skin from that season. This is how Grogu looks with the skin. Works perfectly obviously for the Star Wars series theme. Pickaxe is Fusion Cutter, which is a Star Wars series pickaxe, part of the prequel trilogy set, introduced in Chapter 4 Season 2, using it for the brown design and the Star Wars series theme. Let's move on to weapon wrap, which is Star Wars series, which is Ahsoka's Guard, part of the prequel trilogy set, introduced in Chapter 4 Season 2. Goes very nicely with the Ahsoka's Guards. Basically, weapon wrap works perfectly for the colour scheme and obviously works perfectly for the Star Wars series theme. Let's move on to the next combo now, which is combo number 7. For this one, I thought I'd use Finn, part of the new trilogy set, introduced in Chapter 2 Season 1. Never Star Wars series skin. I find it goes very nicely with the colour of his jacket that Grogu does. This is how it looks with Finn. Pickaxe is the Force Lance, part of the Mandalorian set, introduced in Chapter 5 Season 3. This is Moff Gideon's pickaxe, goes perfectly with the Finn skin. Let's move on to the next combo now, which is also the weapon wrap for this combo, I should say, which is this one right here, which is Star Wars series, which is Star Map, part of the Ahsoka Tano set, introduced in Chapter 4 Season 4's Battle Pass, which works from doing Ahsoka Tano challenges in that season. Nice animated weapon wrap. Let's move on to the next combo now, which is combo number 8. I thought I'd use Nathan Drake, part of the Uncharted set, introduced in Chapter 3 Season 1. I'm using the Nathan Drake style, which is basically Tom Holland version. I was going to use the one from the video game, the Uncharted 4, but it doesn't really work nicely with the colour scheme. That's why I stuck with the Tom Holland version of Nathan Drake. This is how the Grogu Back Bling looks with this skin. Works very nicely with the brown of his trousers. This is brown of his hair as well, and also his holster for his weapon. Pickaxe for his combo is Reaper, introduced in Chapter 1 Season 1. Many use this for the light brown design. Let's move on to weapon wrap now for this combo, which is this one right here, which is Legends Retribution, part of the Jonesy's Revenge set, introduced in Chapter 5 Season 1's Battle Pass. Using it for the brown, the black and the yellow. Works very nicely, but mainly for the light brown, to be fair. Let's move on to combo number 9 now. Another Star Wars series skin, which is Boba Fett, part of the Book of the Boba Fett set, introduced in Chapter 3 Season 1. I'm using, obviously, the back bling works perfectly for the brown, just works very nicely with the actual Star Wars theme of the skin. Pickaxe for this combo is Star Wars series, which is the Sigil of the Empire, part of the Darth Vader set, introduced in Chapter 3 Season 1. Using it for the black and just using it for the Star Wars theme, to be fair. The weapon wrap for this combo is this one right here, which is a fully blacked out one, which is Stealth Black, part of the Royale set, introduced in Chapter 1 Season 8. This can be bought in the item shop. I ran out of good Star Wars series weapon wraps to use, so I thought I'd use this. Goes very nice with the black of the actual pickaxe, goes very nice with the black on the Boba Fett skin as well. Let's move on to the final skin now, which is Chief Hopper from Stranger Things, part of the Stranger Things set, introduced in Chapter 1 Season 9. I'm using the hat on, but you can use hat off if you prefer. Mainly using it for the brown of his, obviously, his sheriff's uniform. And this is how the Grogu Back Bling looks. The skin works pretty nicely for the colour scheme. Pickaxe is a slasher, part of the Shape set, introduced in Chapter 4 Season 4. This pickaxe goes very nicely with the skin and goes very nicely with the Grogu Back Bling as well. And this is the Michael Myers' pickaxe. Let's move on to the final weapon wrap now, which is this one right here, which is Pancake Posse, part of the Breakfast Bandit set, introduced in Chapter 2 Season 5. A nice animated weapon wrap. Goes nicely. It's based like pancakes with syrup on it, which is pretty cool. Goes very nicely with the colour scheme of the back bling and also the skin as well. So that's all the Grogu Back Bling combos done. Thank you once again to Svitoslav Pornikin for the video suggestion. I really do appreciate you suggesting it. This back bling is pretty cool. As I mentioned at the start, it's pretty cool that we got a back bling on another version of Grogu for people who didn't have the child or didn't get the actual child back bling for playing a Chapter 2 Season 5 Battle Pass. It's cool, people can actually have a back bling, that's with Grogu. But if there is any other video suggestion, like see, for example, skin, back bling, pickaxe, glider, slash umbrella, contract, or weapon wrap, or anything other Fortnite related, always feel free to let me know in the comments down below. I'm always down to give something new a go. But anyways, that was pretty decent.